Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
So here the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
It's caught. Smith. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectation?
Touchdown, Eagles! A.J. Brown with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
You look at this Eagle defense.
They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window. Because this
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Ritter from the gun.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's Tressway now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And all the way inside the
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. Hurts going to keep it again. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go and leave it with the running back. In this case, pull it and get a good yardage himself.
Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Eagles are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they've climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know that this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season they could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
Ready. Yellow, Lonnie. Quick, yellow.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. As they've got it as we resume action. On second down, this is Harris. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making a big-time play?
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
On first down, Ritter. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step as touchdown. Dallas got it from 10 yards out, and the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. His interception on that last drive set the other guys up pretty good. They had solid field position. They cashed him with a touchdown. Now he's got to try to get things right here. 1st and 10.
Striker, 3-3.
trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Back to throw, Ritter.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Cowboys. DJ Moore, 79 yards.
And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Throwing is Hurts.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
On 1st down, Hurts.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Touchdown, Eagles! Dallas Goedert with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And out. Set to take the field.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Steps away to his left. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through and drop him for an 8-yard loss. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And when you throw as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
This will be fielded at the 17. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Hurts. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Ritter's throw is on target to Likely. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Ritter back to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it.
Touchdown! Dallas got it on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first-half lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ritter.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Check pink. Check white. Opposite. Green. Check honey. Yellow. Line. Switch. Yellow. Smith. Red. Blue. Check. Black swap. Check pink. Check white. Opposite. Green. Yellow. Line. Switch. Yellow.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So we've come to halftime after a...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. So here are the Eagles to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
His throw incomplete.
So these two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4. And it was the Eagles who got the win on the road, so now they look to finish off the sweep here in Philly.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
On the option to give to Swift here.
Pushes past him. Able to fight through one tackle. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A gain of 3, 2nd down. This one out quickly to Watkins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And this is caught. It's Brown. 23 yards the pickup there. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Down he goes.
That's the former Buckeye Pete. The sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half.
Here we
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down, here's the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
ready.
Ritter throwing on third down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Dallas. Fielded just inside the 30. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. It's Devontae Smith and the Eagles ready to go on offense. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, and when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They go play action with Hurts. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Brings up second and 20 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Man open left side is Brown. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
They're going option play on 3rd down.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Back to the running game with Swift. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Elliott on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Crossing route, he finds Likely.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line.
Black ultra. Blue check. Black swap. Check pink.
Ritter to throw it.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense
Very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal of your game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. You're going to hold the teams